Good morning. Have you had your cup of coffee yet? It's time for another Missions Minute. Every day we talk about the purpose of the church in missions. We need to remember that missions is not just a program in the church. Missions was not made for the church. The church was made for missions. Missions is God's work first, and we're privileged to be a part of it. But is missions the only purpose of the church? No. Missions is just one of three very important purposes of the church. The first purpose is to worship God. Paul tells us in Colossians 3:16 to sing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs with thankfulness in our hearts to God. We do this corporately and we do this individually. This is a very important work of being the church. The second purpose is to disciple believers. Our job is not over when non-believers come to faith, because we're commanded to nurture and disciple them into a mature relationship with Christ. We should always be growing in our own relationship with Christ, not just in head knowledge, but in heart transformation. Colossians 1:28 says this, "He is the one we proclaim, admonishing and teaching everyone with all wisdom, so that we may present everyone fully mature in Christ." The third purpose of the church is missions. This is what we've been talking about for the past few months. In Matthew 28:19, Jesus told his disciples that they should make disciples of all nations. This work of being a part of making disciples to the ends of the earth is the ministry of the church. Our ministry as believers. We do this through evangelism ministries and through mercy ministries, intentionally demonstrating the love of Christ. So, all three purposes are important, and all three of the purposes are very necessary: worship, discipleship, and missions. I wanted to point this out because it's important for a healthy balance in the church. It's also important for us individually. If we're heavily involved in worship without any heart for missions, we're out of balance. If we're heavily involved in training and discipleship but neglect worship, we're out of balance. If we are heavily devoting ourselves to missions but neglect worship and neglect spiritual growth, again, we're out of balance. A healthy church needs all three, and so do we. That's it for today. So, until all have heard, I'll see you tomorrow.